The very idea that this movie was going to be a streaming released film is absolutely crazy. Thank God for Jordan Peele saving Dev Patel's directorial debut, Monkey Man. Hey guys, my name is Joseph Curtis, and if you love movies just as much as me, you have come to the right place, my friend. Now do me a huge solid and click that like and subscribe button. Also, if you want to follow me on the following social platforms, that would be great as well. Now, let's start talking Monkey Man. A young man unleashes a campaign of vengeance against the corrupt leaders who took everything from him and continue to systematically victimize the poor and powerless. This is a movie about an underdog who is for the people. What can you not love about a simplistic story, a revenge, straightforward plot about a man who was just everything was taken from him, and he has one goal: obliteration, to end this person, which later becomes a bigger thing for him, where it's not just about his story, it's about his people's story. It's about classism. It has all the John Wick-isms too. There's literally even a dog in this film, and there's a John Wick reference that was quite hilarious and very self-aware. Guys, this is Monkey Man, Dev Patel's directorial debut. I understand why there was a standing ovation at the South by Southwest Festival for this film, because it is such a unique approach to the straightforward revenge narrative. Now, I'm not saying it's better than John Wick. I'm not even saying it's better than any of the John Wicks. But I will say Dev Patel's approach to the straightforward narrative revenge movie is well executed. He does such a great job blending in the culture that he obviously grew up in with also the love affair that he does have for revenge movies. He bleeds those two worlds in together for an interesting experience that I will not forget. But of course, we need to talk about the thing that people are looking forward to is, Joseph, how's the action? It's great. I am not a fan of shaky cam, but it's how Dev Patel utilizes the shaky cam approach. You are watching an underdog story who then becomes a bit too good by the end. I'll get to that later. It is very much just not professional with how he fights. It's very dirty. It's very bloody. It's very in your face. And I like that close up, but not too close where you can't see anything. You do get enough of the intensity with his emotions and actions and punches and kicks. So I thought that was unique. And as the movie gets along with him, the character, the cinematic perspective, the cinematography gets to be a bit more cleaner. Still that shaky cam effect, but not as rugged as it was in the very first action set piece that we get in about 35 minutes. And not only is the action great because of that intimate approach that Dev Patel goes in, he utilizes objects around the atmosphere where the characters are fighting each other. It was a different approach that I genuinely welcomed and appreciated during my time watching this. Now, does this movie have an issue of let's have a quick montage sequence where the protagonist knows how to fight really, really well? Yeah, it does. It has like a Rocky moment, essentially, like a Rocky 4 moment where he's training and all of a sudden he's better now, let's get to it, let's fight this thing. It worked for me though. Yeah, I know he's not supposed to be James Bond. I totally get that, but for some reason, Dev Patel's execution with the action and the character work just takes that negative and shoves it out the window. I don't even care. What makes Monkey Man a truly special film is that it's not just a great action movie, it's a film that also talks about classism, where you're shown two different worlds, the poor and the powerful. And you have Monkey Man being this symbol for the people. We are seeing a almost kind of like a superhero origin story mixed in with some John Wick-isms, but more importantly, mixing in the culture that Dev Patel grew up with. Where this movie doesn't work though is the pacing. There's truly only two full giant action sequences that work tremendously, and Dev Patel brings that intimate feel in the action, as I said before. The problem is a 30-minute gap between these epic moments. More specifically, the 30-minute gap in the second half, building to the third act. Now, it does bring a unique flavor to the straightforward revenge narrative, being more so about the lore, the culture, and that's exactly what the 30-minute gap does. It brings this character building moment for, is this moment bigger than just revenge? is this man becoming a symbol for the people. And I love that, do not get me wrong. This movie truly does stand out when it's a high-octane action movie, and it becomes a unique approach when it becomes a character study. Sadly though, in the second half, that pondering sequence can overstay its welcome at times. Overall, Monkey Man is a unique approach to the revenge straightforward narrative from directorial debut Dev Patel, who not only shows his chops as a director, but as an action star. With that being said, I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this review. It really means a lot. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and also don't forget to be blessed.